What is it that truly defines faith architecture? Is it a grand space to gather, orderly seats to direct us, or is it simply a place where we can find a connection? Inspired by the works of Frank Lloyd Wright, Fay Jones set out to create a marvel for a new age of faith architecture, an evolution of the mind and the spirit, and a reconnection with the force that drives us all. The Powell Chapel blends with the serene and natural surroundings of the gardens and makes us question what defines faith architecture. Because here, faith and nature blend in beautiful harmony, a melody where every note crashes through you, and through humanity and nature, faith sings. Nature has a distinct benefit. The world outside of our doors enchants us. Vistas draw our eyes to the infinite horizon, lakes reflect and invert our sense of depth, and the forest reaches to the heavens. It's every branch, it's every line, lifting us up and drawing us to the sky as if to guide us to the clouds. We are drawn to nature, not simply the form or the shape, but the idea of a wild yet ordered world, the infinite and the controlled. In architecture, natural precedents are a core ideology, a staple of great forms, and the connection to the very land we occupy. Here, the spirit of nature is embodied in full. The large windows separated by man-made trunks give us a view into the natural world around and help us forget that we ever left it. The rafters, while made to the utmost order and control, create a sense of wild form. The euphoric light breaks through the canopy overhead, giving life to the mass and echoing the soul of the forest. Shadows emblazon contrast on the floor below, adding texture to stone and depth to the eye. And from every column, every trunk, and every beam span branches to further emulate the forest and its busy lines. Even the fine points, the cabinetry, the pews, the sconces and vents, even the grates which hide the working core of the structure, are crafted to the same detail. Each element works together to great effect, like branches to the trees and so many trees to the forest beyond. We are connected to this place. What is it to be human, and what meaning can a place hold for us? We have an inherent drive for greatness, both to achieve it and to seek it out. Humanity in architecture is a physical expression of the soul, how we define warmth, comfort, and a sense of being. The social construction of a place and its identity is defined by those who experience it, not simply the identity of this chapel, but of the whole world around. The calming nature of the lake, the enchanting light and shadow of the forest, and the sky's almost supernatural ability to inspire a drive of freedom and wonder. All expressions of the human soul, and all defined by us. Through the very language of nature, the chapel speaks to us. By capturing the very essence of the surrounding world, by highlighting the elements that make nature profound, this connects to the very core of humanity. The warm glow of the materials that form the structure make us feel comfortable. The open feeling of the nave gives us a sense of freedom. The climbing lines that detail every part of this place connect us to the sky. There is no simple imitation here. The feeling that surrounds this place expresses humanity in a way no simple imitation can. Here, nature is inspiration and our drive for greatness fully realized. Because at this place, the very spirit of the person is celebrated. A connection through the natural world to an ineffable feeling of place and being. This place is a lens that magnifies us, reflects us, and brings our sense of wonder into full view. Our connection to each other and the world around is always present, yet clouded by our day-to-day lives. Our minds often disconnected from our soul. Picture the world around you, not your day-to-day world, but rather your ideal world, a natural, unhindered world. Many would call this an escape, a retreat. But what we can see here is that our connection to that inner world is not merely an escape from our normal lives, but rather our very humanity let free. This idea of place, this faith in nature, our very core is free here. At this refuge, we engage with our world through ourselves. It provides room to think and room to breathe. Everyone searches for something to believe in, be it fantastic or worldly. Through the language of nature and convention, this place provides a connection for us, a link between our mind, body, and our spirit. A link from our day-to-day world to our inner, unhindered world. This building, for all that name allows, exists as a monument to humanity and nature, harmonious and complementary. This space shows that even faith can adapt to local conditions, and most importantly, to the ever-changing human condition. We are connected to this place, not as a building, but as a place of nature, a place of humanity, and a place where true spirit can exist. In the words of architect Fay Jones, let us hope that over the years, many will find at this place a spiritual dimension that speaks to the mind, to the heart, and to the human spirit. What defines faith architecture? Is it a grand space to gather and orderly seats to direct us? Is it a recognizable form that draws out our desire to believe? Or is it simply a place where we can find a connection? Here, faith and nature are intertwined. Every detail works to bring these forces together through us. By understanding the elements that make us whole, that connection is shown in full light. This place grounds us. This place frees us. Here stands the construct of faith, nature, and humanity, massive yet immaterial. Here stands the chapel of the Powell Gardens.